Woo! Get fired up! What is up, you guys? It's your boy, Captain Jack. It is that time where we get into some crazy shark action. We got a hell of a crew. We got Mr. Miller, Spinny Dog, and then we also got Scotty Boy. Say hi to the fans, fan fave. We are getting into some cobia and shark action. It is gonna get crazy, wild, and intense. Nothing more to say than I'll see you guys down below. All right, you guys, welcome underwater. I'm so excited to take you on this adventure. It is something different than you guys have really seen in the past. You see, that's not a normal spear gun I'm using. Well, it's a normal spear gun, but the tip on it, it's not just a sharp tip. It is actually a power head that holds a 9mm bullet. So when it hits an object with the force of a spear gun, it shoots that 9mm straight forward into whatever the spear hits. You can see where we're at. There are sharks absolutely everywhere. And this is one of the, we'll talk about it later, but this is one of the most sustainable, best ways to harvest fish. And you'll see it done right here. So it instantly kills the fish, and we put another shot in the fish so we secure it, because the power head just comes right out once it blows a massive hole through the fish using that 9mm bullet. You notice that all the sharks took off. We have no issues with the sharks circling back and trying to eat the fish, which I guarantee you happens more often than not. Bro, that 9mm worked like a charm. That thing was money.
You're famous.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's the biggest one.
Nice shooting.
Dude, you know, they don't call me.
Way to get the day started there, Scotty.
I don't know what they call me. So that was picture perfect and exactly what you want to have happen. Benny boy, what did you, this is your first experience harvesting that way. What did you think?
That is the most responsible way to harvest that fish.
Yeah.
No doubt. Safest, most responsible, very stress-free. Love it.
We learned from the best. We're gonna kind of chill, do a little bit of chumming, and hope that the sharks show back up. Try to get another one. Be a little more selective on this next one. Here you have me switching over back to my normal Rob Allen 120 roller, and now I'm the backup to the power head shot. We get those sharks fired up, back rolling in, and sure enough, here comes some cobia with them. I gave Scott the power head, so now he's going to be in charge of popping the fish, and I'm going to be right behind him with the backup shot. Scotty boy had a little bit of safety issue on the gun, but he just reconvenes, lines up on the fish, boom, lights out. You see me quickly put that backup shot just in case a shark decides to turn around and get a hold of the fish, because you're not pulling it up with the power head shaft. Grab the fish at the surface, and it's easy peasy.
Numero dos. Hell yeah.
All right, it is mango time. Scotty boy is a mango bean.
Look at him feeding, dude. Like a little rat.
Yeah, I'll get that middle piece. Whoa, don't skip me. Yeah, dog.
Oh, dude, you got pick of the litter last time.
No, he didn't. I gave him one of the side pieces. The ends are the good part anyway.
I say we go back.
Scott, are you taking us there?
Putting us on them.
Are you put?
Whoa, secret spot.
Dude, you can't see nothing here.
Secret spot.
Where's that?
This might actually
We're
be
on the fish.
This actually might be all.
And let's see what that giant mark is.
There's not much on any on it.
All grunts.
It's about 90 feet, so we're hitting it. We're hitting it hard. Who's driving though? I can drive. You want me to drive?
I think Rodney's driving.
Oh, baby, we got the spot lock. Spot lock and drop it. Let's go. As always, I know you guys love holding your breath with me doing these longer and deeper dives, and this was some intense diving. It doesn't really show that well through the GoPro, but I'm doing like 90+ foot drops, and the viz is not good. The GoPro makes it look even less green than it really is, but I'm just going into a dark abyss, start heading down to the bottom, tuck the gun, and the great thing about holding the spot lock on is that I just hold off the back of the boat. We're right over top of the spot. The current is not really pumping hardly at all. And I send myself down through the green murk just with my gun tip poked out. So once I get to the bottom, I don't hit my head on the bottom. Once I land, see all the bait fish going crazy. And I just work this ledge, and I'm just going to let the video play out, let you kind of see everything, and I'll talk after I pull the trigger. Now, unfortunately, that fish got away, went a little berserk. I didn't shoot him perfectly, and again, I'm hip firing at this point because the viz is so bad. I couldn't get my hands on the fish quick enough, and he tore out. But it was a longer dive, and I definitely have some more energy to make another drop here in a minute. Here we go, literally doing the same exact thing I did on the past drop. Now, Spinny said he made a drop and saw the biggest mangrove of his entire life. So I was like, all right, well, I know the fish are down there. I saw them before, make my way down towards the bottom, but I see something initially that is pretty insane, and it's kind of a first for me. But like you see, I tuck that gun in, just start descending straight to the bottom, and you can see the tip of my gun, how it starts to get a little discolored. That's the murk. The crazy thing is the GoPro takes a lot of the nasty murk color out of the picture, but you can see it's not clear, but I see a huge ton of bait off of the distance, and you can see it's a giant Goliath just engulfed in a cloud of these glass minnows right there. Now, I've never seen that before, but it's such a cool sight. I look off in the distance, and this is the hole that Spinny was talking about that a giant mangrove was in. So I hung out on the edge, hoping that something kind of darts out of the crack. Sure enough, a mangrove snapper comes right up to me. I hip fire, land a nice gill plate shot, and that's an advantage of using this 120 roller, is there's no kick, so you don't have to be super straight armed, elbow locked. It's good to do that if you can, but you don't have to do it. So I hip fire it, shoots right where I'm aiming, head to the surface, and Spinny, I had no idea, was right behind me, also made a drop at the same time, and we had some guys up there watching us. So, and again, it was a slick day. We were able to watch each other, beautiful diving conditions, and I was really stoked to get a nice mangrove, make a little mix bag, and have a cobia and mangrove for dinner. But stay tuned, you guys have an epic catch and cook coming your way.
Did you land it?
Yeah.
Big boy?
Nah, it's a decent one though.
I shot a stinker.
Oh, little dinker and the stinker.
Dude.
Woo. Yeah.
Really?
Where's he at, dude?
Dude, that may or may not be what I shot at.
Dude, hey, when I went down, there was a huge cloud of fish. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
In the middle of the bait and the fish was a toad Goliath. And I was down there swimming with him, and he was just kind of cruising around me. He thudded and then darted. And then this guy showed up, and I ended his day. Bro, is that thing even legal? Spenny's might not be legal.
Hey, I heard your gun go off.
Yeah?
I was like, that motherfucker shot the big boy right in front of me. So good. So I'm staying down here until I see something.
You're like, Dinker, that's the win.
you guys, welcome back to my house. I'm actually gonna do an awesome meal with this cobia. And how about that crazy action? If you've watched the entire like on the water stuff, go and give this video that thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe so you're in tune every week whenever I post some stuff. But we're gonna do something simple, but it's gonna be delicious. So let me dive right in. So what we have here is everything done and all of our ingredients for everything. Some bacon, feta cheese, and I chopped it up into little blocks like this. I also have jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, and this is the size of the cobia that I diced up. And what we're gonna do is I have jalapeno as well. I'm gonna prep this stuff, and the way I'm gonna do it is I have these metal skewers, and I'm just gonna slide everything on, and I'm gonna put cobia, jalapeno, feta, and pineapple, and I'm gonna wrap each section in bacon. So I'm gonna put one piece, and then I'm gonna put each piece on top of that. These jalapenos are kind of mid. I just went ahead and stuck everything through, nice and tight, like that. These are probably gonna get really messy, especially on the grill, but I'll try to do 3 per skewer, because I only have a few skewers. It took a while, but we finished. And look at the deliciousness. Oof. And then all the extra stuff, because I was a little uneven on the spread, I just sprayed some foil, threw it on the foil, and also some of the feta was a little tough. And I used that boar's head from Publix because it stays, it's like a block and it kind of stays together. And the reason I use feta is because it doesn't melt and it just cooks, so it'll be nice and charred on the outside. But I'm gonna throw this on the grill. I'll see you out there on the patio. So we got the grill nice and toasty, and I'm gonna go ahead, just give it a little scrape, get any extra stuff from last cookage on it. But these ones kind of far away, ones that are bigger. It is bacon, and it is bacon grease, so I'll have to try to turn the flame down a little bit. It's already starting to smell good, and I'll check this in probably like 10-15 minutes. Took it off, had the skewers, and we finally plated it. And I'm just gonna make sure I grab a little bit of everything. So we're gonna see what the mixture tastes like. That was a big bite and like packed with flavor. I think it's a 10 out of 10. If you haven't tried this, be sure you do it at home. It is really good. But if you guys enjoyed this one, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, consider subscribing so you see some crazy wild adventures like this one. Comment below if you have any questions, and like always, I'll see you next week for another adventure. Later.